Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have another DougDoug video. I know this is not a normal DougDoug video. This is a, I guess the first video on his channel. And it's more of like a tutorial to Hearthstone. But I never played Hearthstone, so I want to see how this goes. Because basically, you know, how he acts now versus like how he acted during his first video. Like, I've always been my stupid self on all my videos, I think. But, like, I want to see if he was, like, more, like, sane, I guess is what you could say. Or stable? Maybe stable is the right word. I blame Twitch chat for a lot of the instability, though. Anyway, it's just a small 6-minute video. Kind of wanted to see how it is.
Arena. Whether you're a brand new Hearthstone player or if you're a veteran just looking to hone your drafting skills, I've got 5 secret tips here to help you learn how to pick the perfect arena card every time. Tip number 1. What do all these animals have in common? That's right, they're poisonous as fuck.
That's true, they are. I mean, editing-wise, this is great.
How did you know this? It's because they're bright red. See, all the most poisonous animals out in nature are bright red to tell all the other animals not to fuck with them. So how can we use...
I guess the question here is, how do a lot of animals see color, though? Because I thought a bunch of animals, not necessarily, they weren't colorblind necessarily. They could see color, I guess, differently, like... not necessarily different shades of gray, but like different colors. So maybe they're like yellow to a lot of animals. But maybe a lot of animals can actually see color very well, and I'm just stupid, which is totally possible.
Use this to our advantage? Well, it's actually simple. We pick the bright red cards in Arena so our opponent will think our deck is totally poisonous and he'll shit his own pants. Alright, let's see an example of this. So first up, I'll play Bloodfen Raptor. So this guy's bright red. My opponent's going to be like, oh shit, this guy has a poisonous Velociraptor. He's going to start freaking out a little bit. And now I throw out Flame Imp. This guy's also red and just looks super venomous.
I mean, is that kind of how this game works? Like, red to me does seem like an attack card, more or less, versus like traps and things like that. But I don't know if I'd automatically think it was like poisonous. I don't know if these are actually like tips that are very, very useful. Of course, I haven't played this game, so there is that.
Your opponent's getting real intimidated. Holy shit. Alright, now Molten Giant is the fucking king of poison. He's like every poisonous red animal ever combined into one. It's like if Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Fire Ants, and Sriracha had a baby. Alright, you gotta play Molten Giant any...
I mean, you should use like Carolina Reaper sauce or something like that.
Chance you get. Because you'll be like, oh hey, what's up? And your opponent will be like, oh nothing, just kicking your ass, you know, being a little douche. And that's when you drop that shit! And he'll be like, geez, that's fucking Christ, is that a poison giant? Fuck this, man, I'm out. Game, set, and match, motherfucker.
Do people just give up all the time in this game? Maybe you're just against easy bots or something. I don't know. This is actually kind of funny, though, because he's definitely more expressive in a different kind of way, I guess. Could be the sound effects to go with it.
Tip number 2. For those who don't know, Kripp is a very popular Hearthstone streamer, and he's one of the best arena players in all of Australia. If you're stuck deciding between 3 cards, you just need to find out, what would Kripp pick? But how do you know what arena card Kripp would choose? Well, I've discovered his secret technique. When you're picking between 3 cards, you just Photoshop Kripp's face onto each card. So if you're picking between Harrison Jones, Sylvanas, and Wisp, you Photoshop Kripp in each one, you turn Harrison Jones into Cripperson Jones, Sylvanas into Krillvanas, and Wisp becomes Crisp.
I'm not sure if this is actually like a legitimate tip guide anymore. Which makes it fantastic, and I'm glad we watched it.
And now the card that's the most handsome motherfucker there is the card that Kripp would choose. You know, obviously in this case, Kripp is gonna pick Cripperson Jones. You know, he's got a hat, he looks fucking badass, easy pick. And you can also use this same technique to choose what class to play as too. So when you're picking between, like, let's say Thrall, Garrosh, and Jaina, you Photoshop them to become Cripple, Garrep, and Krana. And obviously Krana is just the sexiest looking hero here, and that's why everybody plays Mage in Arena. Tip number 3. Sometimes beginners get confused with all the weird creatures and aliens in Hearthstone. See, new players will...
What?
Sometimes beginners get confused with all the weird creatures and aliens.
Ah, yes. That's exactly how YouTubers spell shit. And probably how everyone's going to spell shit in the next 10 years or so once everyone's addicted to AI and ChatGPT and Gemini shit, and they no longer know how to spell anything.
In Hearthstone. See, new players will look at cards and be like, what the fuck is this? Is that a bat with a six-pack? Why is that doggy wearing pants? See, a lot of Hearthstone minions are so fucking weird that they're confusing for beginners to play. Like, what even is this fucking thing? That's
true.
why I recommend that new players only pick human cards. See, you already know all about human beings, so you'll have no trouble playing a human card. It'll be
Eat, sleep, and poop. That sounds like a horrible tip. This is like one of those like troll not sites, but like guides and things like that. Actually, there was a channel that was really good at that way back in the day, and I think a lot of people fell for it because back in like 2007, 2006, there wasn't anyone trolling people with like full channels. It was like something simple or something like that. It was we should take a look at the videos though. I've never watched the videos, but I heard about it.
nice and familiar for you. Just pick cards like Harrison Jones or Gandalf here and you'll be like, wow, that card is a human just like me. I know exactly what to do now. Alright, you know what, let's summarize all this in a list. So when you start playing Hearthstone, you just pick human cards, and then once you're used to them, you can start drafting other species too. So like a good second choice are the Dwarves. Alright, now these guys might look a little weird at first, but Dwarves are basically human midgets from Scotland, so just think of them that way and you'll be fine. Next up, pick livestock, because I'm sure you've been to a petting zoo at some point in your life, so you must have learned what a chicken or a sheep is. Like, you'll be fine. And then after that,
the angry chicken's powerful as
murlocs
fuck.
or something. They're basically like frogs on meth. Tip number
Meth
4.
frogs?
When you're stuck picking between 3 arena cards, sometimes the best thing to do is to ask a pro Hearthstone player for his advice. But this can be hard. You know, where do you find an expert player to talk to? Well, the answer is Craigslist. See, all the...
I guess what would the answer be now? I mean, Google AI, sure. ChatGPT, sure. Let's see here. YouTube. Reddit. There we go. Reddit is where you go now. I totally forgot about Reddit somehow.
The best Hearthstone players hang out on Craigslist in their free time, you know? So you just need to make a compelling post to get their attention and then their advice.
Facebook
so I'll show you how
Marketplace.
it's done. So start by creating a new Craigslist post. Now, Hearthstone is a very personal game, so select the personal section. All right, now this part's easy. I am obviously a man, and since all the pro Hearthstone players are pretty much guys, we know we're seeking advice from a group of men here. Okay, time for the actual post. So let's say you're picking between Elven Archer, Wolf Rider, and Raging Worgen. So for the title we put, Attention Hearthstone Players, and in the body we write, what arena card should I pick? Elven Archer, Wolf Rider, or Raging Worgen? Alright, that's looking pretty good, but this post is a little boring, you know? It might not get noticed. So let's add a sense of urgency to it, you know? Something like, please someone help, my wife told me she'll divorce me if I don't pick our Hearthstone Arena card, I don't want to lose my kids, please
But yeah, you need a group of men to help you with this.
help me, I have to pick between Elven Archer, Wolf Rider, or Raging Worgen. See, that
All
there
in
is a
caps.
compelling post, and this is sure to grab the attention of a sympathetic pro Hearthstone player. It's going to get you that great arena advice you're looking for. And publish. And finally, tip number 5. If you've watched my previous 4 tips, but you still can't decide between 3 cards, well, unfortunately, then you have no choice but to pick randomly.
That's probably the best choice.
So just like with any random decision, the correct way to do this is to write the 3 card names on 3 different eggs. So here I've got Cogmaster, Elven Archer, and then Angry Chicken.
Angry chicken. Are you just gonna like throw them at people?
And now you blindfold yourself.
God.
You know, make sure it's truly random. You mix up the 3 eggs.
Okay, I thought that Corona pinata looking thing was a Corona bottle, like a giant plastic one filled with popcorn. I don't know why.
And you throw them in the air. Whichever one you catch, that's the card that you pick. Oh, fuck! Ooh.
You know what the best part is? Remember he in the AI video that we watched where the AI redid his LinkedIn profile? He was working on the P90X app. I think that's a P90X cardboard cutout to the right over there on the screen.
Ooh, we didn't catch an egg. But that's okay, all right? You just get 3 more eggs, you write the names on them again, and you keep trying until you catch one. Take 2. Take 3. Fuck, take 4. No, fuck. Take 5. Take 6. Take 7. Take 8. Take 9.
Wow.
Thank you. Take 10. Take 11. Take 12.
Oh, wait. I don't know who that is then. I thought it was P90X, but now it looks like some random wrestler, like some movie star I'm really not too familiar with.
Fuck! Take 13. Take 14. Angry chicken.
Ah, I knew it. I fucking knew
No,
it.
we fucking did it. And it only took 42 eggs. And now we know that the correct random decision here is...
I know who that is. I guess it wasn't a P90X thing.
Angry chicken.
You know what? I honestly thought it was just gonna be like a boring, like actual like secret tip type thing. You know, just like a regular tutorial. I am super happy I actually watched this video. I don't know if anyone's ever watched these videos for reactions. I bet they might have, but I'm pretty happy. We're probably gonna go through all of the videos then. I had put these off to the side to put on hold because I didn't know if they were real. But they're real special, aren't they? All right, have a good day, everyone. Oh, you know what? Let me see here. Yeah, it's just a subscribe button all the way through. All right, that was pretty funny. See ya.